This is Broken Game HD and GLTP News, and we're going to talk about the topic of Medal of Honor. First of all, the news that Medal of Honor has changed the name of the Taliban to the opposing force in respects to some of the men and women in our country serving overseas. So, GOTP, what do you think about that?
I wasn't that riled up since they didn't want to disrespect any people that were that were in the military or any of their families. So I guess the whole change wasn't too drastic, They just changed the name. It's not like they completely took out the Taliban and changed it to some other type of enemy. For example, like Battlefield, I think it's Russians that you go against. At least they didn't change like the whole outlook of whoever we were fighting. They just changed the name, so I guess it's not that bad. They haven't changed anything else.
I mean, basically, honestly, it still is the Taliban, because they haven't changed the appearance. The only thing they've changed the name, so more or less, you're still, playing as the Taliban. But I think they could have came up with a more creative name than the opposing force. But what the hell is the opposing force? But okay. And also the Medal of Honor beta. I had the chance to play the Medal of Honor. I think it was the first beta. That's the alpha beta. And GOTP had asked me, how did I like, Medal of Honor beta, but I didn't like Battlefield Bad Company. I don't know what it is, but it was just something about Medal of Honor that just drew me in. Something about the gameplay that I liked, but right off the bat, no matter how much I played the Battlefield Bad Company beta, I just didn't like it. But I just liked so much about the Medal of Honor beta. It's really hard to explain, but I don't even like that many first-person shooters. Kind of like Medal of Honor, Battlefield Bad Company, and Call of Duty. But I figured I should find one that I liked. So, what did you think about the beta?
I found the beta to be really, for example, if any Modern Warfare players were to jump into that beta, I think they'd adjust a lot quicker than people who were playing Battlefield and jump into the Medal of Honor beta. Because when I was first playing, I was getting raped. I don't think there was any bullet drop. Shots were really accurate, and also the 2-second deaths were annoying. It didn't give you a chance to run away or anything at all. That's why I had to question whether I wanted to buy Medal of Honor or not. But then after I read, that was just an alpha beta. They just really wanted to test out servers. They weren't really trying to, test out gameplay as much. But this new beta that's coming out tomorrow for the PC should definitely be the final product of how Medal of Honor is going to come out. So if tomorrow's beta is good, then people should look forward to a nice game.
Yeah, there was a whole lot there was lag in the beta. I think that was basically the main problem was the lag. Like when you died, it was a 2-second lag, and you did die pretty fast. I think they should lengthen that a little bit, but it wasn't too bad. So how do you think Medal of Honor will do? Medal of Honor is basically the underdog against Black Ops, and I think they made a good choice in releasing it at least a month before Black Ops come out to at least give it a chance. Give it a chance for people to maybe try it out before Black Ops come out.
I think it's gonna surprise people in sales. I have a feeling Black Ops, Medal of Honor is gonna sell a lot actually. Medal of Honor is actually, the new one is the most pre-ordered Medal of Honor in the entire franchise.
Yeah, it broke the franchise record.
I think it should sell well, actually. And plus, it needs to sell at least 3 million so they can warrant a sequel. So anyone who's interested in Medal of Honor needs to buy it, because that's the only way they'll make a second one. They're not going to make a second one if no one buys it.
And I know you've seen the trailers and all that. The trailers look a lot different from the
first beta, right?
Yeah, the beta. The graphics, the graphics look a lot more polished than they were in the beta.
Yeah, and definitely.
And as far as gameplay, I think it's gonna be. People say it's a mix between Call of Duty and Battlefield Bad Company. I think it basically is, but I think it's might be the best of both worlds. And
if Modern Warfare 2 and Bad Company 2 had sex, Medal of Honor would be their baby.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
that would make sense.
Exactly. And I don't like people calling Medal of Honor a clone of Battlefield Bad Company and Call of Duty, because honestly, according to my memory, Medal of Honor came out before all of these. Like the first franchise game came out before Call of Duty. Call of Duty just was more persistent with it, and brought out games a lot more. So they basically, honestly, took the Medal of Honor idea and just ran with it and kind of perfected it.
People forgot about Medal of Honor, so hopefully this game should, set the bar for once, the Medal of Honor side. But
And-
EA is a powerhouse, man. They have Medal of Honor and they got Bad Company too. So EA's pulling some good stuff.
One thing I do believe that Medal of Honor will be better at than Call of Duty or Battlefield is the story. They said that this story is going to be so authentic and realistic. It's going to be like almost, based on true events that's happening. And Call of Duty, I don't know much about the Battlefield Bad Company story. I haven't heard like anything about that story. If the story even exists, maybe you can tell me more about that. But Call of Duty story was okay according to what I've seen.
I've played both campaigns, and the campaign for Call of Duty is much better than the campaign on Battlefield. If I were to compare it, like Battlefield's campaign is like an 80s action movie almost. And I kind of found the campaign boring. That's why I only played multiplayer. But the multiplayer, I don't care what anyone says, is much better than Modern Warfare 2's online. I think anyone who's looking to buy a shooter, Bad Company 2 is a much better experience than Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare is just full of glitches. I think that's probably why I never liked it. I would get pissed off playing Modern Warfare. You die so quickly. And there's so many campers in Modern Warfare 2, it's insane.
That was like my main thing about Call of Duty, especially Modern Warfare 2. The first one wasn't that bad, but 2, they just got ridiculous with the care packages and the spawn killing and the camping. I know so many people who just they loved the first Call of Duty, but they like got rid of the second one just because of the crap that was happening, the camping and it's just ridiculous. It just makes you want to rage quit every time. So I mean, that's why I couldn't get into Call of Duty. It would just aggravate me, and that's the reason why I was actually thinking about buying Black Ops. But I'm thinking like the same people that play Modern Warfare 2 are gonna play Black Ops, and you know it. So it's like you're gonna get them. You're gonna get those same type of game players. I mean, you might even get them on Medal of Honor, but hopefully not that much. So that's what I'm depending on. I'm hoping for completely different gameplay on Medal of Honor. Me and GOTP are definitely gonna get in Medal of Honor. We'll definitely play that on online multiplayer. Probably tell all of you our thoughts on it, our reviews, commentary over some gameplay. I think that's it. So we're definitely looking forward to the game. Anything else, man?
Man, I think that about says it all.
Alright, this is Broken Games HD. And that was GOTP News. Check out his channel, check out my channel. Alright, y'all, peace.